I'm just worried it's going to be sideways. Why is it fucking with this? So basically, it wants us to go up and down. You want to just shoot it up and down?
What does this button do? Is that the one? Oh, and that's turning it the other way. We don't have anybody watching it.
No, it's not on because it didn't do the countdown.
It did do the countdown.
Oh, it did?
Yeah, we're in. But it wants us to go this way.
Well, can we both be in it? We could do it.
Yeah, I think we can do it. Let's see. If I put it up here.
Wait, can you put it in front? Okay.
Yeah, there we go.
So we're live already. Somebody.
So I think I just have to be on that other chair. Is your mic on?
You just got to sit here. We don't have to be too.
My mic is green. Is your
mine green?
Yeah.
Oh shit! Fuck! It fell. It went down.
Oh my god!
God damn it!
Oh my god!
No! Shit!
We're still live.
Wait, maybe put it in front of that thing.
Yeah.
I don't want it to fall again. Will it stay? Holy shit, Joe.
Stay.
Please stay, bastard.
I'm gonna put this in front of it.
Stay. Don't fall again.
Okay. That was fun.
Now make sure you're in the shot.
Oh, I'm in the shot. Okay.
This is good?
Dude, I lifted those. Mike was like, at SAS, he's like, don't. He's like, take like 2 or 3 at a time. I took whole stacks of those chairs to get them out. And he's like, you're going to hurt, you're going to hurt your back. I'm like, no, I'm not. And now today I'm like, I'm like, I'm an old man. I've been working out, but like, I'm an
you
old
woke
man.
up and went, my back's killing me.
I knew it that
my
night.
Back.
I could feel it.
My
like,
back.
I was like, there's something,
SAS was great.
SAS was
SAS
great.
was great.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. So this is not a podcast. It's not a video cast. It's Merante Comedy YouTube channel live. And if you're watching, please subscribe or share it and get people to subscribe. I want subscribers, but I don't want subscribers.
Well, you want subscribers.
I care about them, but I don't care.
See, I believe in you. So, like, when I do stuff, I don't really care.
It's like a metaphor for
views,
metaphor.
but I wanna get. Of course, I want people to see my movies and stuff. But I think that you are going to go viral someday. Right now, you have how many subscribers? Like
172.
172. Last
week way
it was
behind
like
what I gotta get to. That's okay.
But like, I feel like someday, something that you do is really gonna hit. You're gonna get 1 million subscribers, and then people are gonna go back and watch all your stuff because they're gonna be like, "We love this Jay Merante stuff.
Yeah, but what if
we love this character?"
Yeah, but what if when it happens, I'm 74?
I know. Well, just don't give up.
Not giving up.
You know who I really like is Mark Maron. He's ending his podcast this fall,
Mark
but he's
Maron
been going for 15 years, and he started a podcast when nobody was doing podcasts. Nobody knew what podcasts were. He's one of the first guys, right? And his whole thing. I was listening
He's so real.
I was listening, yeah. And I was listening to this, he was playing this clip of this journalist. Sorry, I'm commandeering, but I'll let it go in a second.
No, I was listening to listen more.
To this clip.
I talk too much.
No, me too. I was listening to this clip of this journalist who was doing a kind of a summary of his podcast. And she said, if you distill his podcast, the philosophy is you're going to fail again and again and again, and eventually, if you don't give up, you're going to realize that you're living a life that you love because you're doing what you love, even if it's not what you expected it in the first place.
Wow!
And I was like, "Oh my God,
that's deep!
Isn't that great?
That's great!"
And I feel like you're going to go viral someday because
I don't know.
Your stuff is great, and this is why I cast him as the lead.
It's okay. It's okay.
In my movies, it's because he has that thing, and I feel like some days more people are gonna realize
too kind,
that.
Joe.
It's only a matter of time.
This guy is a very talented filmmaker. That's all I'm saying. Very talented and a great actor too. A great actor too. You know what though? People are commenting. Let's look at the comments.
Go all the way through left-hand side.
Somebody called Grandpa.
Somebody's in.
This is weird. Somebody called Grandpa's like, "Hi, what are you doing?" "We're just talking, Grandpa. How are you?" And then someone, J Manny, that's weird. It's Jay said, "No, he won't." I don't know what that means. Oh,
you won't get famous.
Oh, thanks, Jay. That's
Well, see,
yes.
that's the kind
We
of
need the
energy that
heat.
you
Yes,
need.
we
It's-
need.
You need the
We're gonna
naysayers.
prove you wrong, Jay
You
Manny,
need the
Jay
naysayers,
Man,
yeah.
and your name's Jay too. Jay and Jay. You should be. It's okay.
That's
You
okay.
can hate me, buddy.
You really need those people.
There
because
are
it's like
haters. I don't really
kinda
want to
lights
call him a
fire
hater.
under your
He's a
ass.
non-believer.
You know the.
Now I'm gonna get up and just act like an idiot. No, I'm just
You
kidding.
know the only serious thing my father ever told me was that I would never make movies, and he didn't say it to motivate me. He said it because he really believed that.
And you're making movies, proving your dad wrong.
I mean, I'm doing them, with micro budget, but I'm doing.
You're doing it, man. You're making movies.
I'm 39 years old. I didn't start doing it until I was 30, but
awesome.
I'm still doing it.
Let's talk about that. So we're not. I don't want to be ego man, just focusing on me. Let's talk a little bit about you and your No, I never say it right. Amaraya. Amaraya is a film that you completed. And when can we see it? When can people see it?
So,
Are you gonna get on? Does Amy Luce have a YouTube channel or
Instagram? Yeah, it's got a YouTube channel. Amy Luce Films.
Amy Luce Films is Joe's Films company.
There's not much up there right now.
But Amaraya will be on there.
There's a little teaser for Amaraya. There's a little blooper reel. But
when that's completed, that's your most recent.
I went to this screenwriters group with Jolene de Rossier
back
in the day, and then Peter's group, and the momentum came from there to kind of start making films, like because I met James Marlowe, who's like the Roger Corman of Syracuse. He makes movies with basically no budget, and they're great.
James is great.
He's fantastic.
James Marlowe is great.
And
I want to be in James' next film.
Yeah,
I have a chance.
He's going to be the villain in the next one. Spoiler.
I might be the villain. Trent Lockwood.
I've been pushing.
There's a little plug for Trent Lockwood.
Trent Lockwood Adventures.
The Adventures of Trent Lockwood.
Trent Lockwood Adventures.
Yep.
And the Adventures
I can't. I don't want to keep doing this, but I'm just gonna look at a couple more.
Comments. I love the Bubba Gum Shrimp Company ad. That's great.
Brian Rivas said, "Do the gritty." So that must mean that he's kind of rooting for us, right? Do the gritty? Does he mean? Oh, he wants. No, we're not doing dances. Oh, see, that's
because you did.
But see, that's the thing. I got to stay true to me. If me doing me works, good. But I'm not. That's what everybody does, and people.
But do I not entertain?
Right. But all these people, and God bless them. The people that are doing these dances, and then you just copy and do somebody else's dance on TikTok, and then you're making, I don't know about millions, but they're making a lot of money just doing goofy dances. No, it's not what life's about, people.
I mean, there's a place for it. Sometimes it's funny when certain people do it.
Folks, this is just two guys, two actors, filmmakers, theater guys, whatever you call us. We're creatives, just talking. And if you don't like it, God bless you. It's all good. We're just chatting.
So we did a couple movies, long story short. And then I've been doing a feature for 5 years. And then I thought I had this.
How many? You only have one more scene, right? Or is it 2?
4 more scenes.
4. Darn it! I thought it was 1.
88 scenes, so it feels like.
It feels like one more. You're almost there, Joe.
Almost there.
When do you really think you're going to be done? Summer? Not in the fall.
A couple months, 2 months, 3 months.
Done. The Sentinel. That's his full length feature called The Sentinel.
Facebook or IMDb, but
yes.
So I had this idea to do a film because it was taking me 5 years to do this movie. I was like, you know what? I wonder if I could do a movie in 24 hours. So I came.
One day.
Excuse me. I came with this. Me and Jay were doing YouTube stuff. And I came up with this idea called Funny Man, that was really kind of a mockumentary about Jay.
Mockumentary about me.
And
following me around.
Filmed it in 4 hours. I wrote it in 10 minutes.
It really took us 4 hours.
We did it in 4 hours, and then I edited it in 2.
How many locations though? 4 locations.
I had like 4 locations.
You said that?
You?
I said to do the gritty. Do it now.
Oh.
I don't know the gritty.
Do it.
The Harrison shows. Okay.
All right.
That was you.
Oh no!
Oh, no, we lost.
It's okay.
Fix it.
It's all right. Don't dance again. No, the other way. The other way.
Whoa.
No, the other way.
The other way.
Flip it around.
Yeah, flip it over.
Turn it and turn it.
Turn it.
No, we got to turn it. All right. No, turn it like the other way. No, you'll get it. Yeah, you didn't realize we had it. Oh no, it was in front. It was in front. We're good. All right, I'll do the gritty later because it's gonna fall again if I do the gritty. Wait, are you in the shot? Or is it off now?
Cut to the chase. So we did this movie with Jay, Funny Man. We filmed it in 4 hours. edited into the next day. We put it into the Syracuse Film Festival, where we submitted it.
Boom.
And so I was like, oh my God, I'm taking 5 years to do this feature. I can do a movie in 24 hours.
We did it. It's funny, man. You
Yes.
you can go to Jay Merante YouTube channel. It's on my YouTube
Funny
channel.
Man. It's great.
It's on this channel. Funny Man.
Movie. I think it's great.
I think it would take you.
And it got more than a couple views. It got like in the hundreds.
I think
Thousands will be better.
if you weren't sensible, it would take you like maybe a couple of weeks to do something.
Yeah, because we were like, well, let's do this quick. And then literally like a week after, I was looking through my Instagram posts. I got the idea when I was at work to do this film with Laura Stisser. She's a great actress.
Awesome actor.
We worked with her.
Laura.
She's the co-lead of Syracuse Actors Studio.
Co-founder with Joe of Syracuse Actors Studio, SAS.
She's a great actress, and she asked me, her casting, her agent asked her, ask your directors you work with what roles they think you would be good for. And I wrote down a couple of roles. I emailed it back to her. But then I had this idea of Judi Dench in James Bond was M. And I was like, that's such a brilliant role. What if she was the main character? And what if it was more realistic, like Georgia Clooney and
yes.
Syriana?
So that's what you thought of for that. Oh.
And then I was at work, and I just get all my best ideas when I'm taking a shit or I'm at work or something. When I'm busy, physically
focusing on something. Yeah.
And so and then I went home that night, and I was like, you know what? I got to write this down. So I wrote the first draft that night that I got the idea. I sent it to Laura. She was like, I was like, are you in? She was like, yes. We rewrote it like 6 times or something. And then we were like, we're going to film this in, right after Christmas or something. We had to push it back a little bit. We ended up filming end of February, early March in 5 days. I wanted to do it in 2.
It only took you 5 days to film that.
5 days and 3 weeks.
So then his next film, he did it in 5 days.
And then I edited it in like 3 weeks, I think. I was trying
to. I want to see it. I can't wait to see it.
It's not bad. Right now.
How can I see it? I can't see it yet. You didn't put it up.
Don't have it up yet. So right now, Dave Welsh, my composer on every project that I do. Look him up, Dave Welsh.
Dave is awesome.
He's awesome. He did our score. He won at the Prague Film Festival for his score for a movie that I produced, Under the Mercy, directed by Peter Mahan, and great musician. He does music. He plays with Victor Wooten, who's a Grammy Award-winning musician, multi-Grammys, and is a regular in his band. He's a member of Victor's band. And he's just a great composer. He has the whole Hans Zimmer setup in his house.
Yeah, he's amazing.
I've heard, records, and mixes the music into the movie.
I have heard his original. It's original, right? I've heard his original movie scores, for lack of a better time to say it. I've heard his original music in at least 3 films. It's all awesome. It's so good that you have this guy.
He does all the Trent Lockwood music, which is complete, front to back music because they're silent films. And it's just he's a great dude, great musician. But, inspiration comes not when you're forcing it. So, like, I gave him the movie a couple months ago, and he's got, his full-time gig doing professional music. So I never, call him and be like, Dave, where the fuck is my movie?
You got to be like, chill.
The best way to do it with him is I give him plenty of time.
And you don't bug him. You let the creative...
And he'll come back with me and I'll be like, yo, I got something. And that's how it works.
Awesome.
So we are giving him... We did raise our full budget for, it's a micro budget for that spy movie. But
awesome. Can't wait till that movie's out.
And so we're paying him a little bit to do it, but it's not half of what he deserves, really.
Right. Because he's a very talented guy, and thank God you know him, right? It's awesome.
So I think the goal is to be done.
Yeah, let me see if I can check.
But if it's not until next year when we get in the festival,
yeah,
that's fine because we already have Funny Man is submitted. So I'd be competing against myself.
Yeah. Right.
You know what I mean?
I love it.
So
Funny Man, yes.
Better that it takes a little bit longer.
Yes.
But
okay, two people are. You got to see Funny Man. Jay Merante Comedy. That's what you're watching right now. Yes. Jay Merante Comedy on the YouTube channel. Now, 2 people are watching right now. We love you. You're the 2 greatest people in the world. But you are awesome for watching. 2 people. Maybe it'll go up. I mean, one time we had like 10. The last one.
Please
but anyways, if you're watching, like and subscribe. Share it. Tell people about it. Why not? Why not? Give an old guy a chance. Jay, I'm an old man.
Talking about myself too much. We need to talk about.
All right, so we will. Then we're gonna perfect segue. This is Claudius. I am writing this. This is a prequel. I'm writing a play. It's a prequel to Hamlet. I'm working hard on it. It's almost done. When I get this done, I'm then going to cast it. And I don't know where, but we are going to produce a play, an original Shakespeare play. I mean, it's like Shakespeare, but it's not Shakespeare. Right. I'm writing it. And I love Shakespeare. I don't know. It's kind of like almost a metaphor, for lack of a better. I say it too much, for lack of a better. It's kind of like, because I mean, Shakespeare is like poetry, you know. So in a way, it's a metaphor for the poetic writing of, and he also does prose. Shakespeare. I'm not making sense. I'm getting nervous. I always get nervous when I talk about myself. So I'm trying to plug it. Claudius, working on it. Now we don't have a venue yet, but Joe had great ideas for me. We could do it like a pop-up thing. We could do it in downtown Syracuse, Clinton Square, like a pop-up. Clinton Square.
We could do it at the McCarthy Mercantile.
Yes, we got a space there. That's where SAS is. So now we're combining, we're plugging everything. SAS, Syracuse Actor Studio, monthly it meets. It's free and open to the public. Go to it, unless you live in Seattle and you're watching. Or maybe you're in France right now? No. How many, do I have more? Oh, now no one, now it's down to one person. We're killing it, Joe. Now we're down to one person. But it could be the one person that helps me. I might have got a subscription. Your son, his son is the only one. The only one watching us is his son. Wait, be careful. I want to fall again.
Put the video up to the video. So it's like.
Oh, it's a delay. It's a delay. You can hear us laughing. Oh my God, I love it.
All
right, good. No, dude, that's good because we got to be on.
Can't see.
No, that's good. Seriously, please. No, come on. No, but we got to be. Please,
Harrison,
we're not doing the podcast now, buddy.
Harrison, nobody's.
I know, but please, we're trying to do the podcast. You're a wonderful kid. Wait, do I still have the green? Now I'm nervous. I don't know. I got.
Yeah, it's still green.
All right, hold it up. Hold it up. Yes. Wait, I can't see it. Where's the green? It's not green.
Oh no.
No. Wait, now it's red.
Did I turn on?
Now it's green.
Now it's green. Oh no, this whole time I haven't been mic'd. Okay.
Yeah, but you have a good projecting
That's
voice.
okay.
It's probably picking up your voice.
I mean, you're still literally
Sound check, sound check.
Yeah, that was kind of the thing with when Doug, you were talking into the.
Even when we do this and no one's watching live, people see it after. No. You got to charge
one in
that?
my car here.
You don't have your charger?
Here.
your car's
No, you just have to go in, get the charger, get the cube, lock the car. Don't forget to lock the car.
Lock the car. Get the cube.
Yes.
All right, let's check the time. I don't want you guys to be late.
Do you understand?
All right, we have, it is 12:07. Crap, we only got 8 minutes. Well, maybe we'll go 10.
Yeah,
10 more minutes and we're done.
Yeah.
But we're basically, this was a short little, not podcast, but video, whatever, going live thing, our live, Jamie Merante Live, for just plugging some things.
Wait, I'm going to ask you some questions.
So we're talking about Claudius. Okay,
what do you think? What do you I need a microphone? What do you think? We have a microphone.
Well, you could just pretend.
What do you think? What do you think goes into making a play good?
The first thing for a play, obviously, is the script has to be a decent script. That's really the first thing. So if you're doing Shakespeare, it's the greatest plays ever written.
The greatest words ever written. Yeah.
So if you have a good script, it can't be terribly written. That's kind of like a movie too, right? You can't have a bad script.
Well, I have a different school of thought on that.
Okay, great. Hold that, and I love how you have no, but we'll go to it, and we'll go to a little bit of the can of worms.
Yeah.
But anyways, I think for a play, you have to have a good script. And then you have to cast it right. So casting is going to be big for this. I have to cast everybody. I have to cast the right person for Claudius. If I cast it wrong, all the rehearsals just get painful because I'm watching this person do a terrible job.
They say directing is 90% cast.
It's casting, man. So you got to cast it right. And like you said, it could be different for a movie, but the play, because we're going to do it live and people are going to watch it.
We'll do it live.
I just don't think it can be a bad script. It can't be bad. It has to be at least a decent script. And then you need to cast it right. But then you have to run rehearsals correctly. You have to be organized. You have to have a schedule. Everybody has to know what's going on. You have to communicate well with the actors. You have to get the best performances out of them.
You have to build trust.
You have to build trust. You have to create an atmosphere where the magic can happen. And then you just have to, I think, let the actors go for a little while and experiment and make mistakes and move where they want to move. It's not good to tell, for me, my opinion, it's not good to tell an actor, okay, on this line, walk and sit down right there. Do it. They become robotic and stiff. So you have to have loose blocking. Loose blocking, let them play. But you got to keep a control in that actors don't direct other actors.
You lock
If the actor in the scene is directing the other actor, then they're not in the scene playing their character. They're not making it happen. They're not in the scene acting. You have to take what the other actor gives you. You can't. I know you need a plug. Shoot.
It's okay.
Just
use the one in
there's
the
one
kitchen.
in the dining room.
Dining room.
Oh, the kitchen. There's one to the right. There's a wall.
There you
I'm
go.
gonna have to go in
No,
there.
it's okay. You're good.
So
Smart enough.
you cannot direct. Actors don't direct other actors. Not in
but
rehearsal.
I heard that if the director shows weakness, and I've experienced this, director shows weakness and indecision, the actors start directing themselves.
Great point.
And then it becomes like chaos, because then
everybody's trying to direct everybody.
a king.
Everybody has an idea. Maybe this scene should be this way. Maybe and then everybody's talking.
But how do you foster creativity while still maintaining control?
Great.
Not as a dick, but in order to create a safe
great point.
environment.
I think at the read through, you have to establish the ground rules. You have to be authoritative as much as you can. I'm more of a nice guy, and
you also don't want to
not as much of a leader, but I have to
fist up people's butts.
Right? No, you can't. You can't do that. No ramming.
No
ramming. Yeah. That would be bad. What you have to do is say, "Listen, everybody, this is going to be a great experience for everybody. We're going to stay on point. All I ask is that you trust me, follow my lead on this. We're going to read it through like." You were saying this. We were talking about this same thing for film directing. When you say something, you then have to do it. So if I say we're going to read this all the way through today, we just want to read it through, and then we're going to discuss. You have to do that. You have to read it all the way through and then discuss. If you stop it, now you're going against your word and you're losing trust. And now I've lost the trust of my partner in this podcast, but that's okay. I got to keep going. So you said the same thing when you're film directing. If you say to everybody, oh, that's okay. Oh, okay. You're going to say to everybody, you're going to, oh, okay. Did she go? If she was going to go, or she might have skipped it. But anyways, when you're doing a film, if you say, okay, everybody, today we're going to shoot, we're going to do 3 takes of this one scene, then we're going to move to this location. If you do that, you've earned their trust. And sometimes you have to change on the fly. But if you
do a 4th take, you have to acknowledge that you're going beyond your word, and you have to kind of apologize and ask.
Right. We're gonna. If everybody's okay, I'd like to do a 4th take. Right.
Hey, we I think we got it, but I just want to do one for safety. Is that okay? And
see how you were professional, right? But let's give an example of totally doing it wrong. Okay, everybody, we're shooting this scene today in this room. We're going to do 3 takes. Might do a 4th. All right, let's go. Now you do
127.
You either do 127 or say you do 1 and that's it. You lied. You lost their trust. He said 3 takes or 4.
Right.
1, go.
Sometimes the actors are. If you tell them you're going to have 3 takes, they're like figuring it out in the first take, and then if you're moving on, then they feel like you didn't get the best out of them, and they're going to look stupid in your movie.
Yep.
And that's like
boom. And now,
then if you do 127, now if you're Stanley Kubrick, they know that's coming. Do you know what I mean? Or if you told them that's the way, like Solon Quinn, he does a ton of takes, but you know that going.
But you know that going in. So the same thing he said. Take it again back to just real quick to the theater thing. If I say this is what's going to happen today, and we don't even come close to doing that, and then they don't even know what's happening tomorrow till the end of rehearsal, and I go, well, tomorrow, we'll figure it out. No, they don't want to hear that. They want to. They want their schedule.
Much energy to memorize lines, to show up, to give. So if you're not respecting the effort that's put in,
you got to respect the actors. You have to.
When they're not getting paid,
If you respect, if they're not getting paid, oh my gosh, you have to respect their time. Keep thanking them for being there. Not overly, but you got to be very respectful and thankful. And the other thing is, for a theater anyways, I don't know about film, rehearsals are, especially that first week, are the time, I think, for the actor to explore. So if it's a newer actor and they keep looking at me, that's challenging. I'd rather have, I don't want to say veterans, but like someone with some experience, bring something to it. And really, it's not up to me to create your character. You create your character. If they're really struggling and they're not giving you at all what you want in that character, you can have discussions later, but do not embarrass them in front of everybody during rehearsal by going, okay, Sam, what are you doing? What are you doing with this, Sam? I don't believe anything. You don't get critical in front of everybody. You have a discussion later with Sam and you go, Sam, what do you think? Sam is playing Joe. Sam, what do you think Joe is all about? And then you have that dialogue to get Sam to understand the character, although he should be able to do it on his own, bring it in. But then, yeah.
That already assumes that as a director, you've really digested the play, you have a vision, you have a point of view, you have
Yes.
understanding, but you are also open to other people's ideas.
Yes.
And
you do have to be open
to try to fit them in.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, if everybody out there, my ADHD kicked in. You saw me look over my shoulder 3 or 4 different times. There's a beautiful blue jay that landed on the fence there, and I just love blue jays. So, anyways, blue jays are awesome, and it's my favorite bird. Yeah, I mean, I like cardinals too. They're beautiful cardinals, but blue jays, man, they're just a beautiful bird. Plus, you know, my name is Jay. I like blue jays, and in the wintertime when I'm sad, people go, "Oh, look, here comes blue jay."
Oh my God. You're Jay.
This is the dancing. See, I danced.
So
We danced. No more dancing. We're discussing. Wait, check the time. I don't want you to be late. He's got to get going. Crap. We only have like 2 more minutes. 2 more minutes. What else can we talk about? We plugged Claudius that we're doing that. But yeah, I love your idea about doing different venues.
What's the best way?
Oh, you want to ask questions more? We're gonna do different venues.
As a theater actor.
Theater actor now, which I have been. Yes.
What is the best way? What is like? So I've only done a little theater. What is the method that you use to be great as a theater actor?
Well, as a theater actor, you have to you have to have a process. So you have your own process, which is be prepared. However you get yourself ready. You don't want to walk into rehearsal. You got to kind of clear your mind.
Try to be off book.
But you don't want to go into rehearsal. See, someone would then argue with me like a mess. But someone say, no, use that emotion. It's true. But you want to kind of be ready for rehearsal. You don't go in all scatterbrained and nervous and you're not, you know, like you want to kind of warm up vocally. People don't do that. So driving to rehearsal, I'll be like, like make your voice like sing, or you want your voice to be warmed up. Physically, it's good to stretch because you have to, your body is seen a lot more than in film, I would say. Well, it depends, but you might be doing a lot of close-ups. You know, you're up there. Your instrument is your voice, but you're standing there. So you don't want to be all tight and stiff. You want to be able to move. You want to be loose. So you should stretch, do some stretching, breathing exercises, try to clear your mind. Yes, your emotion is your emotion. So if you're sad that day, bring the sadness to the scene. If you're happy, bring the happiness. But you still want to kind of be prepared for rehearsal. And then you got to be ready to play. Meaning, be in the moment. Yes, you got to know you're working on your lines, but be in the moment for the other actor. So that's what I mean by clear your head. If you're still thinking about, I had a terrible day at work, and you're just not in this, the other actor's like, he's not giving me anything. They always say that. What's he giving me? You've got to be in the scene with the other actor when you're rehearsing. So try to be as prepared and ready for rehearsal. Vocally warm up, physically warm up, and be ready. Oh, yes. Now a cardinal. Where's the cardinal? Oh my gosh, on the basketball hoop, hopping around. I love it. We love birds. Birds are awesome. So this is Joe and Jay talking about birds and bird watching.
Bird watchers.
I like cardinals. Wait, what was the skit we were going to do? We were going to keep saying, sorry, I'm sorry. No, I'm sorrier than you. Don't forget that. That's a skit.
That's a good skit.
Oh, we don't have time for skits. That's okay. We don't have time for skits. That's right. But we don't have time for skits. That's okay. You got to go. We'll do them next time. All right, man. We're going to wrap it up in a minute. Thanks for watching, all one of you. There's probably 0 right now. No, there's 1. Oh, it's Harrison still, your son. It's okay. It was at 3 once, so that's good. What are the comments? Wait, I want to see the comments again. Are they negative? Oh, it's all Harrison. Harrison goes, 39-year-olds and 56-year-old is my guess for their age. He knows how old we are. I'm old. I have barely enough time. Harrison. Harrison stands for harassin. He's a harassing child, but you love him. He's a great kid. Oh, I feel like there's something else I want to talk about. We're running out of time. We've got another minute, maybe. Well, just the plugs. Syracuse Actor Studio. There is a SAS YouTube channel, and it's growing. We're not even trying to push it that hard, but it's got more subscribers. Once it gets to 50 subscribers, you can go live. Yep, so SAS is good. The Adventures of Trent Lockwood. Amy Luce Films. Jay Merante Comedy. Also, he doesn't know this, but I always like to talk about. She's great. This lady, her name's Comedy Lizzie. She does comedy, and she's like near New York City. And she always says that I'm Jay, her upstate New York, because when you're downstate, it's really central, but central New York. She'll say, "Oh, my Jay from upstate New York. Hey, Jay, how are you?" And she's in New York, and she's like, "Jay, you're funny. Keep doing it." But she's got like way more subscribers
You
than
ever
me.
think about going to New York City?
No, I think it's.
about going to New York or LA.
I know. No, you know where I would.
Older, just like
I'm weird. You should go to New York or LA, but you know I'm weird. I would rather you go to New York. It's closer. And it's still good film. You know where I would go because it's like I'm always this way. I'm always like I always say I want to be like the supporting actor. I come around the side. I don't want to be the main guy. This is still a good city. It's the third best city, I think. Chicago. It's got a lot of theater. I would like to go to Chicago. Theater. You still could do. There's a little bit of film and television. Second City. They're great with improv. They like comedy. Chicago. Right. You know, my kind of town, Chicago is.
My sister lives
My
in
Sinatra.
Chicago.
Your sister lives in Chicago?
She's got a,
See, I got a connection.
there you go.
Do you have a good relationship with your sister? Does she like you?
I guess.
Like, would she help your pathetic friend Jay? Well, anyways, if you're watching, please subscribe. I won't do anything for a subscriber, but it's close.
He'll do anything.
Claudius, people. It's going to be great. All right, go shut it down because we'll just keep talking. We'll do it again next time in a couple weeks. God bless you all. Spread love and joy. We love you all. And enjoy theater, enjoy film, and the creative arts, performing arts. We love you all. Oh, is that the Cardinal? God bless America. Oh, I could have went on my phone. It's okay. It's off now.